2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Okay, so wasn't actually going to go live streaming today, but hi, just playing around. Everything you're hearing right now is coming out of this speaker. It's actually plugged in by USB-C directly into my phone, so I can live stream. It also has an SD card slot, so I can record it at the same time. It also has a breakaway mixer, which is this thing here, which actually is plugged in directly into this thing, and all the effects and all the sounds you're listening to are coming from here. I've got no pedal board. The only thing I've got is a little switcher, because it's got a looper on board, as you heard there, and also I can turn the effects off. So if I'm talking to the audience, I can turn the effects off and then turn the effects back on again. It's also got a tuner, it's got a compressor, it's got 6 in. The Mackie Showbox. This thing's insane. If you're a beginner sort of like busker, or you're just doing like coffee gigs, or you're doing things like that, there's like 4 of you or 3 of you, maybe, like, sort of, it's got 2 XLRs, 2 jack, and then also a stereo in as well. So you could have, 3 of you. So good afternoon, this is JP from Jump On Music UK. We're just testing out this, which is the Mackie Showbox. I'm going to do a full review of it And I'm just going to tilt this slightly. Hang on. Let's them turn. Oh, I haven't turned lights on. Hang on. Let's get some lights going. There we go, a little bit of colour. So yeah, this is hi, how we doing? Hope you're all good. This is the everything you're listening to right now. It's USB-C straight into my phone, and this is the Mackie Showbox. It's insane. By the way, this is battery powered. Everything I'm doing is battery powered. If you're a busker, if you're a sort of coffee house person, player, if you're looking to just basically busk in the street with some effects, this is a little sort of breakaway mixer, which, by the way, you can just take off, and there it is. And it's plugged in with this green cable, which is a Cat5 cable, which is basically an Ethernet cable. Cat5, it's awesome. Little LEDs there, little to tell you like what effects you're on and stuff. I can pause the effects, so I can just say no. And then we can just change the effects. There we go. So now we've got the effects. I've just realized I've started looping. There we go. So now we've got the effects. I've just realized I've started looping. Oops. And you've got a separate loop level as well. This thing's freaking amazing. Mackie have actually thought about it. Mackie have actually must have musicians or something in the. They go, why can't it do this? Let's add it. So it's just my guitar going directly in, my microphone going directly in. It's also got audio feedback as well, so I've got to turn down obviously because I'm standing right in front of it. Otherwise, it'd be screaming at us. And yeah. I need those badly. You do. The strings are the XS strings, the Dario XS. So yeah, they've got that coating on them. You know, that sort of nice bright. We're playing in Dadgad for those who are interested. Which I always like playing in. And then this has got compression. Hang on. Oh, hello. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. So let's turn that right down. Okay. Wow. The other thing as well is with the breakaway mixer, I wasn't going to go live streaming, but this is cool because it's got LEDs on. It shows you what it's doing. It takes the power directly from the battery. I'm on channel 1 right now, so if I go to channel 2, this is all different. This is for the guitar. You've got channel 3, you've got channel 4, you've got a 5 and a 6, which also can be used with Bluetooth at the same time. So if you've got like a PC or an iPad or something, you're playing backing tracks, but then you can also plug in the keyboard. And you could use that together if you wanted to. And it's got an SD card on the back. And I'm not recording right now. I haven't put the SD card in. I haven't even formatted one. And it works. It works really well. Oh, yeah. This is not a review, by the way. This is just me live streaming. Thought, well, do you know what? I might as well live stream while I'm researching this thing and practicing. So you can see the connector there. That actually goes into the back of the speaker. This speaker is obviously like in the wedge format. I can put it on the stand-up format as well. It's got a hole for a speaker stand. And right here, which you might not be able to see, USB-C power out. So if you're not live streaming, but you want to keep your phone charged for lyrics, you can just plug your phone in there. It's only power. It doesn't deliver audio, which is a bit of a shame because it would have been good to have it like there as well. But yeah, the USB-C is actually on the back of this. It's great. I think now I've got the Thrash 212 Go, which is a 300 watt speaker. I think this is 400 watts and it's smaller. I think. Someone can correct me on that. You can tell me. Oh, Sean, good question. What do I think of it compared to that? Well, the thing is, so the acoustic amps, there's a couple of different ones. So I've done the Black Star acoustic amp. I think for acoustic playing, that's kind of like got a really lovely sound. The Boss acoustic amp, the air feel is absolutely gorgeous. However, it's like a 5-10 watt speaker, right? This thing's like a couple of 100 watts. This is a portable PA, right? So I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow. I'm really tempted to do it through this. I haven't even plugged my normal looper into this because it's got a looper on board, and you have to buy it separately. But you basically, this is the little Showbox. It's just if you got like an FS6 or an FS7 pedal, it does the same thing, but it's just their own Showbox little pedal. So this button is the looper. Now there's no undo redo on the looper. It's just a basic looper. It's just a record, overdub, stop. And then this one actually, it turns off all the effects. So that's really cool because for people who want to just put like a bit of a rhythm down, it's cool. I think it is. Hang on. I'm still researching it. I haven't even read the box. I got so excited I just ripped out of the box and plugged everything in. This is what I'm talking over here, and it's like actually it's coming through here because my phone's there, and I'm like, oh. Let's have a look. 1200. Sorry, 1200. Could you imagine? 12-hour battery life when you plug it up to full, and it is. The Mackie Showbox delivers up to 12 hours of powerful live sound thanks to a 400-watt amp, 8-inch with a 1-inch tweeter, 6 inputs for mics and instruments. It's a complete solution for singers, guitarists, keyboards, and more. Mackie connects you to your audience in several ways through USB-C, which is what I'm doing right now, SD card, stream with USB-C, and Bluetooth for backing tracks. No amp, no problem. It's got effects, so you may have heard them there. So on my guitar there, I've got a large room. Nice little chorus there. So one side's kind of got like rooms and plates and stuff on. It's also got a amp simulator somewhere. But why would I want that? It's like a guitar simulator. And then the other side has things like, it's got like delays and stuff, but then it's also got things like reverse delay. Nice. Let's have a look. Whoa. Now the thing is with the pedal is there just to turn off and turn on the effects. You can't, as in like mute and on. So hang on. Yeah, it's just a mute, so it's still got the tail on it. If you mute it and then turn it back on again, yeah, it's still got the end of the tail there. Yeah, 400 watts, mate. 400 watts on an 8-inch and a 1-inch tweeter. Now, you may have heard me do this in the beginning if you joined us right at the beginning. It's got an overdrive, a fuzz, and a crunch. That's the overdrive in a large hall, by the way. This is the fuzz. Going through an acoustic guitar, by the way. And you can loop it all. You can loop it. Just loops the output. Crunch. Now it doesn't just stop there. I've got like crunch on a large hall, so let's change that over to like a small room, right? So a bit more controlled, and you can change the amount. Woo. With this breakaway mixer, by the way, it's not like locked in. It's kind of like got these little, see those bits there. Those bits here, just here, and then it's just got the same thing. Comes with this little adapter, comes with it, and then you just slide it on. Done. It just slides on. There's no like locking mechanism. It just slides there. This locks. Obviously, it locks to you. Whoop. Hello. Feedback on an acoustic guitar. It's quite cool. back to normal. Each channel has got like a low, mid, a high. So you can maybe see that there. Low, mid, high, and then you've got your volume. But then you've got gain. It'll do auto gaining for you because it's really, really clever. I think SD card wise is 24-bit. Better not play other people's stuff, shall I? So a built-in looper into a speaker that's got 400 watts is this size, by the way. It's a monster in disguise. It's pretty cool. Now, the only thing with the looper, which I can control independently, which I love, is without reaching down, it's got this breakaway mixer. This mix is just a cool idea. The only thing is, there's no undo redo, so I can't put something on and take it off again. So I normally put on like la 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 la, and then take it off again. But you can't do that. So high, see my house. Now, let's have a look at this hall. Two, ha, yeah. I am up so high, see my house. Yeah, it's a large hall, so let's go to the small hall. Ha, 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 ha. Maybe a large room instead. Let's do a large room. Two. A little bit there. Two. I am up so high, I can see my house. People running around like a little mouse. Now it's moving around, it's got too much. And I just wanna stop and feel your touch. Oops, press the looper by mistake. Now, the problem is there's no way to undo that. So if you make a mistake, Mackie, if you're watching, please do an update so you can undo a redo on the looper. They're not watching, but I wish you were. Let me know if you want to see the back of this speaker. I'll pick it up and turn it around. It's battery powered. It's not plugged into anything other than itself. This little breakaway mixer is plugged into that. I'm plugged into it, and then I say I. My guitar is plugged into it, and the microphone's plugged into it. But that's it, and it's on battery power. You can run it on mains if you want to. It comes with a cable, obviously, to charge it and plug it into mains, just like the Thrash 212. Now, here's a good thing. I'm talking to you right now. You can hear that little hall effect. Just press the button, and then there we go. So now I'm talking to the audience without a big hall effect. That's quite nice, actually. So then you can... That's flat as well. Got a tuner built on board with a nice little sort of like little kind of thing. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. I think it's well. I'm just like it. I think I'm loving it. Yeah, cool. Did I come up on people's feed thing? What do they call it now? Shorts feed. That's the one. I'm such a YouTuber. Oh, yeah, I need, yeah. That's interesting. Okay. So you have to double tap the button to stop the loop and then hold it down to erase it, but then also you can do that on the floor pedal as well. I was just trying to see how accurate the pedal is, whether it's on the release. So we'll, no, it is on the down. It's not on the release. No, it is on the down. It's not on the release. Just double tap and then there. Yeah, I would like an undo redo, but there you go. Well, it's not perfect, is it? Yeah, me on a Monday, hey? Who would have known it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a nice little it's a nice little PA system. I realise. Ooh, questions. What? What happens when you hold it down when it's playing? What you mean, as in the looper, but just hold it down? Okay, hang on. It erases it. So it literally says here, I can turn the effects off. See, that's one thing when you're playing live, like you keep your effects on and stuff. It's actually quite nice, little button just to turn the effects off. You can hold down as well. There's also a snapshot. So if you've got stuff set up the way you want, you can just snapshot it and then it'll just remember it when it turns back on, which again, a nice little thought. So the looper is just here. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is reversed when you're looking at it. So it literally is record, play, overdub, just a press, double tap to stop, hold to clear. So they haven't integrated a hold for undo redo whilst playing. Maybe they could, maybe they don't. I don't know. You've got your SD card record up here, your main out, your headphone out. The headphone out is actually on the speaker, so the headphone jack. It would have been cool to have a headphone jack here. Because imagine if the speaker's quite far off and you've got this cable. This using a Cat 5 cable is just a brilliant idea. Just an Ethernet cable just to send information from here, and all this is doing is send information. Also charging your phone, so it sends power, and that's a really cool thing. It's really light as well. It's not like super heavy. That's why it can just lock onto this little thing, and that's it. It's not like too heavy, and you're not going to push down this too hard. There are like some buttons that are clickable, and these are sort of like infinite turning, rubberized buttons, which are nice. I do like the independent loop level control. That's really cool, because obviously from a live point of view, that's nice. So maybe they could integrate that. Let's have a look. But everything you're hearing is coming in USB-C. Here's the USB-C cable. Ooh, I've just moved my phone. And good afternoon, everyone, by the way. I don't normally live stream like this on a Monday. I'm live streaming tomorrow, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., if you're interested, about looping and doing a bit more about loopy-de-loop-loops. But we're going to be doing a review on this, the Showbox, the Mackie Showbox. It is probably the most packed speaker, and what I mean by that is, like, it's got the most features in one little speaker, and I do mean little. I mean, I'm standing in the way of the Mackie Reach and the Thrash. Do you want to see a comparison size-wise, just to show you what this looks like? I know I'm playing and stuff, and people are like, "Oh, he's not playing anymore. I'm not going to watch." But I'm going to be doing a full review of this. So I can now. How do I? If I want to unplug the guitar, do I have to mute the whole thing? Can I just mute? Oh no, I can just turn that down. So you can't hear that now, right? So if I unplug this, watch your ears. Hey, it's fine. Cool. There we go. Right, I'm going to take take this off. So this live stream was never going to happen. I was just wanted to figure out how it worked, and obviously you just plug it in by USB-C and it just goes, oh, cool, sound. The other thing as well is it's a 2-in, 2-out. So if you've got stuff from the phone and you've gone USB-C, it will play it through the speaker. So you could either do that. Or what you can do is you could do it by Bluetooth. So speaker-wise, I have to move the phone now. If the door opens, it's a cat. Don't worry. It's not big at all. It's like it's not big at all, and it's really, really cool. It's really useful. Right, so completely unrehearsed live stream, but there we go. But yeah, breakaway thing, it fits in the speaker. So you just, that's why it's breakaway, but then you plug it into the speaker and it just comes back up again, which again is really cool. Let's turn it around. Should this be with the review? With me, like, completely unrehearsed and without any script and stuff like that, and me faffing around with a keyboard stand? That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Right. I've got cables going both ways, you see, so I have to be careful here. If it cuts off, then there's a reason. Oh, nice little tip for you as well. Breakaway speaker, a breakaway mixer thing. If you unplug it and this is still on, nothing happens. It just carries on as normal because you've not made. All you need doing with this is making changes. So if you unplug the Cat 5 cable and this is still switched on, you're not going to get a thud or anything. It just still works. There we go. Right, we're here. Let's put it that way and tilt it so you guys can see. That's better. There we go. So now all the sound's going that way. So what's really clever? I'm just going to pick you up and move you around. It's just easier. So what's clever is you've got there's the Cat 5, there's the USB-C, mic 1 and guitar 1 there. And you got mic 2 and guitar 2 there. Then you've got your stereo ones there. And then you've got an effects send and return, which is cool. So if you're using an amp, you could effects return it. It's cool. That's the foot switch, just the headphone jack, and that's kind of that's. I think that should be on this thing. It should be on this, which yeah. Can I turn this around? Yeah, there we go. So this thing's really cool, but like I think it should have the Cat 5 could easily probably, well, it's not sending audio, is it? It's just sending control information. So I don't know. Maybe you can't do that. Ignore the mess, by the way. So yeah. So what kind of price are we looking at? Someone's asking. Tainted. What kind of price are we looking at? So in the UK, about 700. So that's in the UK. Now that's just the speaker with the breakaway mic thing, and that's fine. If you want the Showbox little pedal thing, that's an additional thing. Obviously, just control the looper with your feet. And then the other thing, hang on. Is this. So this is the Showbox bag. I haven't even opened this yet. So world first. So this is the bag it comes in. No, it's not. This is the bag you can buy for it. Sorry, it's not. It doesn't come with it. It's an additional purchase. And apparently, what's clever with it is it has a slot for. Yeah, there it is. It's got a slot there for a mic stand. So you can literally put this on your back with a mic stand, and you got places for cables and stuff like that. And it all slots into this bag. So you put this on your back, carry a guitar, and that's it. You know, you're done. You're literally done. It's got the whole thing in a bag. There we go. I'm going to be doing a review of that, obviously, and just making sure that you can see it all properly. And I'll have links, obviously, to go and buy one if you want to go and buy one. But so wait for those links because that helps me out when you click one of my links as opposed to just googling it. Yeah, 400 watts. By the way, this is up half for me, and what you're listening to isn't the output of the speaker. It's the output of the USB-C, so it's a post mix, as it were. But yeah, if I turn this up, it's really weird because if I go from like really low to really high really quickly, the amount that it goes up is just up and up and up. Now I'm in a really small room right now. I'm in a room that's about 5 meters long. So it doesn't take much for it to bounce off that wall, and obviously then we're going to have a trouble. But it is ridiculously loud in this room. So I'm about out of the dots. If there's a dot at 12 o'clock, I'm about 11. So like I'm just like one away, like 4 dots in. Out of like 9 dots or something like so just below half, and it's enough honestly in this room. So coffee houses, places up to like 100 people, elevate this on a speaker stand because it's got a speaker stand thing underneath, and that's fine. See this gap here? That's where the mixer goes. So if I take this off, if I disconnect this now, you'll notice nothing happens. And then what I can do, I've got to get this right now. Is it just slots back in there, and there it is, working. I've got to be very careful because I'm going to give myself feedback here. So yeah, it's a cool piece of kit. And then you just press the button, and then out it comes. Find the end of the Cat 5 cable. Nice green cable, by the way. Nice, really thick braided cable. They obviously know it's going to get a lot of use and work. So then all we do is, I'll do it this way so you can see. I'll just plug it in, and boom, it's up and running. And nothing happened with the speaker; just carried on. That's good. That I like a lot. Because of course, if someone disconnect the cable by accident or something, you're busy playing or something, like a band member or something, that's good. I like that. This cable is ridiculously long, by the way, as well. So it's like all down here. And yeah, I just can't get over 400 watts for that size, for an 8-inch with a 1-inch tweeter. So, if I was to take this off, you can kind of see it actually. There's the angel. Let's turn Mr. Mackie around the right way. There we go. You can turn him around. So he's other side. You can do that on all the Mackie speakers. And you got these LEDs as well. So just to say it's on, you can turn them off like that, and then it's still working. What they like to call stealth mode. So this is really, really cool. And then you've also got different sounds, different voicings. So there's a feedback eliminator that I've not even used yet. I've not even tried. I haven't turned on. I've just got that excited to plug it in. You've got an outdoor mode, so it changes the frequencies for outdoor. So if you're busking or you're playing at like a market, or you're playing at like a farmer's market or something, or like a street festival, it's got an outdoor mode. So it changes the frequencies for outdoor to push more sounds outdoors. And then you've got a PA mode. So right now it's in amplifier mode, and then it goes into PA mode. Now I don't know if you can hear any difference with that. I can certainly hear a slight difference in it's just bass boosting a little bit. And then this one that's outdoor mode. 1 2 2 2 2 2 1 2 2 2 2. Yeah, there's a difference there. It's just tweaking the EQ slightly, because obviously you're going to be outdoors. You normally just have it, if you're in a room, you just have it, you don't have to touch them. That's it. And obviously you just do eliminator stuff. But have you noticed I've been moving this around using this mic? This mic's got good rear ejection, but no feedback, nothing. Just kicks in, just works. I'm really liking this speaker. Also, like, even from here, I can lift that with one hand. Like, that is, I don't know what the weight is. No, I'll just bring my mouse with me because it's easier. Right, here we go. Like full geek on specs, okay? Frequency range minus 10 dB. And for the acoustic performance is 48 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Frequency range at minus 3 dB is 55 hertz to 20 hertz. So anything below 48, 55 hertz, you're not going to hear. Above 20 kilohertz. Horizontal coverage is 90 by 60. The maximum SPL peak is 122 decibels. Jesus. The monitor angle is 45 degrees, Bluetooth 5.1, audio streaming. The USB is 2 times 2, so 2 and 2 out, 3.1 Gen 1. It has a crossover at 1.8 kilohertz, which is good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. Yeah, there we go. I'll start that again. Power amplification, 400 watts peak. The low frequency power amplifier rated power is 350, and the high frequency amplifier is 50. So it's a 350 and a 50 combined. That's really clever, because it means that certain frequencies are going to go out at a certain range, and that's really clever. There's 12 effects presets on effects number 1, and then there's 16 on effects number 2, because that's got all the holes on it. The line input detachable cord. Hey, line input power. Oh, okay, fine. Safety features, blah, blah, blah. Lithium ion, up to 12 hours. Charge time with, that's weird. Charge time, 3 hours with no signal and 4 hours with signal. Oh, I suppose if you're using it, right? Okay. The capacity is 5,200 milliamps. That doesn't sound like a lot. 5,200 milliamp hours. Wow, that's really using it. Okay, cool. Weight, 11.7 kilograms. There you go. So 25.9 pounds. It's not light, but it's not like so bad that you can't do it. And anyway, and you get the speaker, the breakaway mixer, the adapter to put the mixer on a mic stand, the cable obviously to connect them through, and a power cable. That's what you get in the box. Additionally, of course, you've got the bag, you've got the foot switch, and then their own Mackie's own tripod stand, of course, is an additional thing you can do. You can have an unthreaded pole mount and a threaded pole mount. Now, I can't remember which one this is. There we go. Floor mounting, the built-in socket at the bottom. Yep. Be sure the pole is capable of supporting the weight of, obviously, of the Showbox. Yeah, so 20. Oh, hang on. What did I just read you? Oh, I read you the packaged product. Oh my God, I read you the package. The actual, is it packaged? The actual physical properties is 9.5 kilograms. So it's 9.5 kilograms. It's 20.9 pounds in weight and 9.5 kilograms. There you go. So that's actually the actual speaker weight. I gave you the wrong weight there. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, also, oh yeah, I forgot about this. It's also got a mix out. So it's got a mono XLR out. So if you want to plug another Showbox, you can, get another feed. That's quite cool. And then this breakaway thing. Anyway, I'm rambling on about this, and what I should be doing is filming about it. But I know I want to do some more testing. I only arrived Saturday, and I've only literally broken it open about 3 hours ago. So yeah, it's very, very clever. I wasn't planning to actually go live streaming with you guys today, but I thought I would because I wanted to see how that worked. And of course, because I've plugged it into my phone, it's gone vertical. It's just gone onto vertical. So everyone from the shorts reel who's just gone, who the hell's this guy? Hi. Also, we're around about 80 subscribers away from 25,000. Just that, let you know. So if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. That'd be really, really lovely. Yeah. So this is the Mackie Showbox, a battery-powered all-in-one performance rig. That's what they call it, with a breakaway mix control, which is right here. And then you can break it away from the speaker and put it on a mic stand. Comes with a mic stand adapter, for 6 channels in, plus Bluetooth, plus USB-C in as well. USB-C out, as we're doing right now, so you guys can hear that. Oh, with effects. Oh. I've just done the snapshot. I didn't mean to do that. How did I do that? That's fine. So yeah, so I can just turn that down here. So yeah, so it's quite cool. Okay. Hi. Piers, we're just testing this thing out. It's a lovely little speaker. Mackie Showbox. All-in-one thing with a little breakaway mixer, which is quite cute and cool. By the way, the way this adapts on, it's so incredibly easy. So little sort of forks there right in the middle. And then this has just got little forks there, and you just go, find it, click it, there you go. It doesn't even click, it just sits on it. Dead easy, nice. Piers, I can't read what you're saying now because you're too far away. Tell me that mix control has low latency class compliant USB interface, and suddenly I'm very interested in loopy related reasons. Right, I'll make you really excited, and then I'm going to disappoint you in the same sentence. So it is connected to the speaker by a Cat5 cable, which is, no, don't rotate, which is down here somewhere. Hang on. The best camera work ever. Whoa, stop, hey giddy. Okay, hang on a minute. Right, there you go. So Cat5, right next door, you can see it's got USB-C there, and that's USB-C out for power only. I'm really sorry. However, I am plugged in by USB-C, as you can see right here, and that's on the back of the mixer. Just get like a 3-meter USB-C cable, and you're good to go. I'm literally 2 in, 2 out, so you can actually do this as an in as well. So yes is the answer. You can plug your iPad into this by USB-C, and then the output of that would be this. This would be your audio interface and speaker in one. That's quite cool. So you got 2 in, 2 out. So yes, low latency class compliant USB interface. It is. So yes, it is. But the only downside is that the USB audio interface is not on the breakaway mixer. It's on the main part of the speaker right there. But it's cool. It's really cool. Because you can control your stuff here, send it out to there, and then get that to send back. So you've got control of your audio right here. And this plugs in, it slides into the actual speaker. $799 is the official recommended retail price. So it's about 700-ish. They're saying application-wise for this is like singer-songwriters, buskers, full bands, announcement, PA, karaoke, clubs, cafes, house of worship, schools, restaurants, outdoor events, barbecues, banquet halls, conference rooms, boardrooms, and many, many more. I couldn't even think of half of them, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. Thank you to Polar UK for sending this out to me, because they're the guys who actually sent this out to me. And thank you to Sweetwater for sending me the accessories, because Sweetwater sent the accessories, because Sweetwater were going to send me one, and then they realised they can't fly it over to the UK because it's got a massive battery inside it. Just complete clarity there. So 2 companies coming together to help me out with this, and I'm very quickly falling in love with the speaker. It's not. It's really loud, like it's stupidly loud. Like, by the way, Piers, if you're not familiar with this is an 8-inch with a 1-inch. It's a 400 watts. So this is 350 watts. That's 50 watts. It's a 400 watt speaker. Like, put that into context for people who busk. Roland Street Cube 2 is a 50 watt speaker in its entirety. And there's many times when I walk past buskers and they're like distorted. This is 400 watts. And it's, I'd probably say it's slightly smaller than the Street Cube, but you've got more inputs, definitely. You've got 6 inputs plus Bluetooth plus USB in and out. You can control them all with this breakaway. It's an absolute blinder. Now, yes, obviously it's more expensive, but what a blinder. What a blinder, said Australian Ray. I'm going to have to pick this up now. What? Tell me that mixes. Yeah, I've done that. That's a choice on Mackie's part. It is a choice. And the other thing as well is, one thing I just said before is the audio headphone port, again, is on here. It's there. So that's the headphone jack. It would have really been nice for it's like no audio is going through this. So it would have been really nice if the audio was going through the breakaway mixer. Maybe their version 2 of that, it will do that, but I don't know, although they can do it through that. The USB on that is just USB power out, so it's just delivering power. And all we're really doing is sending data to say, turn that volume down or volume up. We're now on channel 2, we're now on channel 3, we're now on channel, which is beautiful, by the way. It's really nice. Also, if you go into outdoor mode, that gets brighter. So watch this. I'm going to turn it onto outdoor mode. I don't know if you saw that there, but they've all just. I'm just going to turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. They'll just get a little bit brighter. It's just a nice. It's just a nice little thing. The ever-loving flip. What do you mean by that? Yeah, it would have been nice if they had the headphone port here, like there or something. So then you just got your headphones straight here, and then the USB-C that is on the back was actually the same as that one, so you could live stream here and have a smaller cable. You know, like if you got your thing here. I've got a 3-meter USB-C cable, which is great. Yeah, you could do that. Stick one of the IMEM transmitters on the headphone plug. You could do that by all means, but then it's going to that'd be great for live streaming actually. But then I'm standing right next to it and there's no feedback, and it's even got the feedback thing on it, and I haven't even done it yet. So there you go. It's pretty good. It's more than pretty good. This is the power of kind of moving forward with music and audio in 2024. There's so much that's gone on now, and the one people I trust with audio, certainly for audio loudspeaker performance, is Mackie. I know there's loads of others out there, but if I've had that, the Mackie Reach with Mr. McDuck sitting on top. I've had the Mackie Reach for years, and it's a 700-watt PA speaker all in one. The Thrash, obviously, is still here. It's there, down there in the corner there. That's a 300-watt, and it's bigger. It's a 12-inch. This is an 8-inch with a 350 and a 50, and that's 400-watt. Not beyond the wit of a man to make up a big old cable snake. However, many channels of XLR you need, and a USB-C cable. Well, that's it. So the thing is, you can plug everything into this. By the way, you don't have to use the mixer as a breakaway. You could actually have it in like a wedge format. In fact, let me show you. If you know how you're going to perform, there's rubber feet on this side. So we can have it like this. Let's take the breakaway off. By the way, you disconnect it, nothing happens because there's no audio going through it. That's the reason why. It's just sending data. So let's plug this back in. Little click. So now we could be, you could have your Loopy Pro here. I haven't unplugged in any anything like this. The real fun part is it has a built-in looper. So out of all of that, one of the advantages, it has a built-in looper. Now it's a real basic looper. You can't do overdub. Sorry, you can do overdub. You can't do undo, and you can't do redo, and you have to hold down to disconnect. But I've just done that by pressing the button down here. So it's got a basic looper on, so you could just go, just create something, but then you've got to double tap to stop. So yeah, you could use Loopy Pro, plug it in by USB-C as an audio interface, and then you use channel 5 and 6 as that. I think I've got a funny feeling there is on channel 5 and 6 there is a volume control. However, I've got a funny feeling that if you go in by USB, you have to control the volume by the device. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out. I've literally only been playing with this about 3 hours. So we'll find that out. Let's turn Mr. Mackie around the right way. There we go. I like that. It's just a nice little thing. So thank you for joining us this afternoon. I wasn't actually planning to live stream at all, but I wanted to figure out how I was going to do it privately, and I thought, I'll just do it public. I just wanted to figure out how the live streaming element of this worked, and it literally is as simple as plug in a USB-C cable and just goes, that's an audio interface, no problem. So just to show you, as it is right now, that's where the mixer is. There we go. There's your looper there at the bottom there. If my phone can be bothered to zoom in or focus. So there we go. And then obviously you've got this mixer that is breakaway. You don't have to have it breakaway. Of course, if you're right close to it, you can just have it next to you. And I've got it in the wedge sort of format at the moment. And then you just press that button to release it. That's it. So the review is going to come out soon. So I'm going to do a full review of it. But thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, just while I test it out and have a little play with it. Let me know what you think. Hi from Woodstock, Georgia. Hi, thanks for the live stream. You're more than welcome, Bill. Woodstock, nice, cool. So yeah, so $799 will get you the Mackie Showbox. I've not even got any links set up yet. I literally opened this morning. So this is kind of like a behind the scenes. And yeah, it's a cool piece of kit. By the way, everything's been on battery power, by the way. There's no, it's 12 hours battery at 400 watts. Like, what? Like, my brain needs like resetting when you say things like that. It's like you look at like stuff that's like 12, 15 years old that still people use, and you're like, oh yeah, it's 50 watts for 6 hours. This is like 12 hours, 400 watts, and then you've got 6 inputs, and Bluetooth, and USB, and you can charge your phone with it as well. It's quite cool. Anyway, right, I'm going to leave it there. Have a good afternoon, everyone, and look out for the full review. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Give this a like. Give all the videos a like, and make me a happy man. Okay. Bye.